Hi everybody, got another saber review for you guys today. This time it is a Ultrasabers Mystery Box which I purchased earlier in the year. It actually came through a couple of months back, but I've not had time to do a review of it yet. So what we've got here is a $75 mystery box. What came through was this Aeon version 3, V3. Don't know what version 2 and 1 were like, but here's V3. It's a basic stunt saber, just a simple on-off switch there, and it came in green. Don't know how well you can see that. Let's cut to it in the dark, shall we? So here it is in the dark. Nice bright blade on it, and it's a thick-walled blade as well, so quite good how bright it is considering that it does have the thicker wall on it. Let's go back to normal light. So, what to say about this? Well, not a lot really, because it's a stunt saber, so there's not really too much to go on. No sounds or anything, just that nice bright green LED blade. Simple on-off switch here, and then just a twist-off pommel there where you can get the batteries in and out. The overall quality of it is really good, actually, considering for $75. Nice and wieldy. The ridges don't cut into your hand or anything, they're nicely done. Lovely little choke point there for using it. That's kind of it, really. I believe it's aluminium that it's made from. All one piece as well, no joins or anything, other than the pommel, obviously. As I say, $75. Plus $35 shipping to the UK, which is pretty good. That works out at about £57 for the mystery box, £27 shipping. But then the real kicker is the import tax that you're not really told about. It's kind of hinted at on the site. That came to £24.85, so about 50% on the price of it. Of the box, not including shipping, that is. Kind of high, but who can we blame for that? Only the government, I guess. Not really a lot else to say about this. I'll give you some basic stats. It's the hilt is 12¼ inches long, 36-inch blade, and about 3 inches of that actually goes into hilt, so quite a way in. Held in by a single retention screw there. And the width of it is about 1½ inches. Point to point, doesn't really have any stick out bits, so you know, the widest point I think is actually probably the base there, 1½ inches, or 1¼ inches, sorry. So let's do a comparison to the old Force FX like I did with the other saber. So here we have the good old Obi-Wan Force FX blade. You can see there it's about an extra inch and a bit on the hilt itself. The Obi-Wan blade hilt is a little bit wider as well at its widest point. And the overall length as well, ever so slightly longer at the end there. So you get about 2 inches extra length on it as well. Obviously no real comparisons on sound or light or anything because of Obi-Wan's. Lights up, makes a sound. This lights up. Just make the sounds yourself. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You'll have fun. Having said that, it's actually a great blade for practicing if you actually do dueling with lightsabers. I really enjoy using this. It's a nice basic hilt with good weight to it. You can swing it around easily, doesn't get in the way or anything. No sharp points on the pommel to annoy you. No sharp bits up here to annoy you when you're wielding it two-handed. I would recommend it. And it's great fun with Mystery Box, not knowing what you're going to get. There's a chance to get from Ultrasabers lightsabers with sound, different types of LED as well, like colour changing and the like. I think you're probably going to find it quite rare to get one of them though, especially at the moment as well. One of the issues that I found was with Ultrasabers that I ordered it in the middle of the pandemic earlier in the year, and it seems like they just waited for any old lightsaber to come in and they just went with a cheap one, presumably because if they've got lots of expensive orders that are still on backlog as well, so they couldn't afford to throw anything more expensive in here. But what they do guarantee is that your $75 box will not have any hilt that costs less than $75 to buy anyway. And that was the case with one of these. If you were to just buy an Aeon by itself, $75. The only other thing to say about Ultrasabers is customer service is pretty shocking. I understand that they're really busy with everything that's going on, but you look at their forums and there's no end of complaints about people not getting any sort of responses to emails, anything like that. I didn't have any communication with them. I didn't see the point, to be honest. I just looked at the forums all the time to see what people were saying rather than try and get anything out of Ultrasabers, which seemed like I probably wouldn't get anything anyway. One thing I think is pretty bad is on their site as well. They don't say how much of a delay that they've got at the moment. They still say that it's 3 to 4 weeks shipping time. And as of the time of recording, it's actually more like 8 to 9 weeks on all orders at best. I think it's pretty shocking that they didn't update their site at all. If somebody says to you that it's going to be 3 to 4 weeks, you expect it to be 3 to 4 weeks, not double that. If somebody says to you it's going to be 8 to 9 weeks, maybe it'll put people off ordering it, but at the same time I'd rather know that it was going to be 8 to 9 weeks rather than sat here going, where's my order? It's pretty ridiculous that they don't do that. Anyway, good things come to those who wait. And what we got here for waiting was a pretty decent stunt saber. I still say to go to Ultrasabers. They've got a good old selection of lightsabers on there and a whole price range to go with as well, from cheap all the way up to your super expensive, all singing, all dancing. That's kind of it though, really, for this saber. Let me know if that was useful to you. If it was or wasn't, let me know in the comments. If you like what you see, press a like. If you don't. And if you want to see more videos, hit subscribe. Mostly Call of Duty rubbish, but occasionally lightsaber reviews. Mixed bag, really, innit?